How could anyone want to vote for a guy who literally wants to fuck his own daughter? I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. This guy even makes threats about harming other people, and people would still vote for him, and yet people will still vote for this man, even though he probably will be behind bars one day, a convicted felon of 34 counts payoff of porn star. This guy has a neck that looks like a vagina, and people look at them like cult members, and people will still vote for this clown. This son of a bitch screws over everyone. Not even a businessman. He's a con man, and people fall for his bullshit. I don't even like Joe Biden. I'm voting for Jill Stein in the 2024 election because of what's going on in Palestine, because there's been over 100,000 dead kids from bombs going off, because we are supplying Israel with weapons of destruction. We shouldn't be helping Israel, and Republicans are out of their fucking minds. I also don't agree with the TikTok ban. I don't agree with the government telling me what to do with an app, of shutting down an app, when I have every right to use an app to make money, and they don't have the right to shut down an app where I make money. I also think it's very problematic. We're learning the truth about Palestine, and they want us to not know the truth about Palestine and Rafah. That's why the government wants it taken down, that we have a guy who used to be the president, and we have one of the worst pandemics ever our nation has ever faced, with a deadly virus that killed over 3 million Americans, that people somehow forget, and we had a deadly virus. And somehow people blame Joe Biden for the inflation. The reason why things cost more is because we're trying to play catch up during the 2020 inflation. Donald Trump really screwed us over 4 years ago, and when we gave out all those checks when people were stuck at home, that really cost us a lot. I was getting like $2,500 in checks by the government, and I knew that was going to cost us and cause the deficit to go up. I'm not a mathematician, let alone an analyst, but what I do know is that Donald Trump is a piece of shit. I don't even like Joe Biden. But I certainly do not want a convicted felon of 34 counts to be president of the United States. Again, I don't give a fuck if someone is Republican or Democrat or whoever. If you are a convicted felon, you have no reason of being president of the United States. I don't care. I really don't care. No one is above the law. I don't care if you're president. I don't care if you're a cop. I don't care if you're the Secretary of Defense. I don't care if you're the FBI. I don't care if you're the DEA. I don't care if you are the INS. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you are breaking the law and you're doing shady shit behind closed doors, you should be in prison. I don't care. I'm surprised Donald Trump didn't go to prison for the insurrection of the Capitol where people actually died. It's absolutely crazy to me that I watched a woman get shot in the fucking neck and people still support this menace. How does that make sense? That's literally like Jim Jones and everybody drinking the Kool-Aid on an island and everybody fucking died. It's insane. It literally is insane. It's like Heaven's Gate. It's like all this shit. It's insane. I don't understand how these people are so fucking delusional and they believe in all of Trump's lies over and over and over again. It's like these fuckers who go around thinking that the earth is flat. How do you know that the earth is flat? Do you think the earth is flat? Why? There is so much conclusive evidence to tell you that the earth is not flat. It's round, you stupid motherfucker. We landed on the goddamn moon. It drives me fucking crazy when people just believe in nonsense bullshit like Alex Jones or that fuckhead Ben Shapiro who probably pretends that he's Jewish. I bet he's just saying that to get the vote of his people to rowdy behind him, and he acts like he's autistic to sound fucking smart. Fuck that piece of shit. His wife's pussy is more drier than fucking Roseanne Barr's cunt. Fuck that asshole to God. These people are out of their fucking minds. I just don't understand this political party and all these whack job conservative people who are like destroying every foundation of this country. They talk all this shit about fucking liberals, but they're the ones that actually are trying to stand for all these other things, like minorities, veterans, people of color, etc. They actually wanted to have veterans have a job in the workplace. They actually were voting for veterans. They actually were trying to do all these things of gun violence, but then you have all the Republicans been all against this shit. It's so ironic to see all this other bullshit the other way, and it's so hypocritical and mindfuckery. It doesn't make any sense to me. Fuck the Republicans. It's so ironic to see all this other bullshit the other way, and it's so hypocritical and mindfuckery. It doesn't make any sense to me. Fuck the Republicans.